looking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I are safe and sound. Can we just slow down? And we just slow waste another day. I don't wanna stay. You say we need a change, I feel that you need it. It's just so right. We're losing track of time, buying things online, not like we need them.
Muhammad Ali was an Olympic boxer and world champion who also had a unique way based on confidence and strong religion. In 1999, Ali was awarded the title Athlete of the Century by Sports Illustrated magazine. He was a three-time world heavyweight boxing champion and won the North American Boxing Federation Championship as well as an Olympic gold medal. I'm not the best. I'm twice as tall. Not only did I eliminate them, but I also chose the round. Muhammad Ali was born in Louisville, Kentucky in 1942. He was named after his father, Cassius Marcellus Clay. Ali would later change his name after joining the Nation of Islam rephrase. He subsequently converted to Sunni Islam in 1975. In 1964, Ali failed the armed forces qualifying test because his writing and spelling skills were inadequate. However, in early 1966, the tests were revised and Ali was reclassified 1A. He refused to serve in the United States Army during the Vietnam War as objector because war is against the teaching of the Holy Quran. We're not supposed to take part in no wars unless declared by Allah or the Messenger. We don't take part in Christian wars or wars of any unbelievers. I'm not God, no quarrel with those Vikang, and no Vikang ever called me nigger. Ali refused to respond to his name being read out as Cassius Clay, stating, as instructed by his mentors from the Nation of Islam, that Clay was the name given to his soul ancestors by the white men. Cassius Clay was a slave. I didn't choose it, and I don't want it. I'm Muhammad Ali, a free name, meaning believed of God, and I insist everyone use it when talking about me and about me. By refusing to answer this name, Ali's personal life has been mired in controversy. Ali was essentially banned from fighting in the United States and forced to accept fights aboard for March of 1966. From his rematch with Liston in May 1965 to his final defense against Zora Foley in March 1967, he defended his title 9 times. Few other heavyweight champions in history have fought so much in such a short time. Ali was scheduled to fight WBA champion Ernie Terrell in Toronto on March 29, 1966, but Terrell picked out and Ali won a 15-round decision against substitute opponent George Chapelot. He then went to England and defeated Henry Cobber and Bren London by stoppage on cats. Ali's next defense was against German southpaw Karl Mildenberg, the first German to fight for the title since Max Schmeling. In one of the total fights of his life, Ali stopped his opponent in round 12. Ali returned to the United States in November 1966 to fight Cleveland Big Cat Williams in the Houston Astrodome. A year and a half before the fight, Williams had been shot in the stomach at point blank by a Texas policeman. As a result, Williams went into the fight missing one kidney, 10 feet of his small intestine, and with a shriveled left leg from nerve damage from the bullet. Ali beat Williams in 3 rounds. On February 6, 1967, Ali returned to Houston boxing ring to fight Terrell in what became one of the eager fights in boxing. Terrell had angered Ali by calling him Clay, and the champion voted to punish him for this insult. During the fight, Ali kept shouting at his opponent, "What's my name, Uncle Tom? What's my name?" Terrell suffered 15 rounds of brutal punishment, losing 13 of 15 rounds on 2 judges' scorecards, but Ali did not knock him out. Ali's actions in refusing military service and aligning himself with the Nation of Islam made him a lightning rod for controversy, turning the outspoken but popular former champion into one of that area's most recognizable. Ali seemed at times to even provoke such reactions with viewpoints that wavered from support for civil rights to outright support of separatism. At the end of 1967, Ali was stripped of his title by the Professional Boxing Commission and was not allowed to compete professionally for more than 3 years. He was also convicted of refusing to join the army and sentenced to 5 years in prison. During these years in exile, Ali fought to appeal his sentence. He maintained public attention and support for himself by primarily giving speeches at anti-Vietnam War rallies on college campuses. In October 1970, he returned to stop Jerry Curry on a cut after 3 rounds. Shortly after the Curry fight, the New York State Supreme Court, after 14th thought rounds, Ali stopped Bonavona in the 15th round, setting the stage for a title fight with Joe Frazier. The fight of the century, Ali and Frazier faced each other on March 8, 1971 at Madison Square Garden. Frazier eventually won the fight and returned the title with an unanimous decision, dealing Ali his first professional loss. Despite an impressive performance, Ali may have still been suffering from the effects of ring rust due to his long layoff. In 1973, after a string of victories over the top heavyweight opposition in a campaign to force a rematch with Frazier, Ali spilled 2 bouts with Ken Norton. In 1974, Ali defeated champion George Foreman in a match in Zaire. Ali wanted the fight to take place there to help boost the economy of this part of Africa. The pre-match hype is still strong. Fly like a butterfly, sitting like a bee, hands cannot touch what the eyes cannot see. Muhammad Ali, before his 1974 fight with George Foreman, against all odds, Ali won the 8th round rematch. Ali adopted the strategy of knocking out Foreman while absorbing punches against the ropes, a strategy later known as tying a drag. This gives Ali another chance to win the World Championship against Frazier. It will be a slasher and a horror movie when I catch the gorilla in Manila. The fight lasted 14 rounds and Ali eventually won in the harsh African heat. Muhammad Ali retired. Ali was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in the early 1980s, after which his motor functions began to gradually decline. Muhammad Ali, despite his disability, he was still an active figure and loved by public. Recently, he was voted into Forbes' list of 10 famous people, 13th after Donald Trump. He also published an oral history, Muhammad Ali, His Life and Times with Thomas Hasler. In 1991, Ali received the American Spirit Award and called him the most recognized American in the world. In 1996, he had the honor of lighting the flame at the 1996 Summer Olympic in Atlanta, Georgia. In 1999, Ali received a special one-off award from the BBC Sports Personality of the Year award ceremony, which was the BBC Sports Personality of the Century Award. His daughter Laila also became a boxer in 1999, despite her father's earlier comments against female boxing in 1978. On September 13, 1999, Ali was named Kentucky Athlete of the Century by the Kentucky Athletic. On November 19, 2005, Ali's 19th wedding anniversary, the $16 million non-profit Muhammad Ali Center opened in downtown Louisville, Kentucky. He is a devout Sunni Muslim who travels the world lending his name and presence to fighting poverty, supporting educational efforts of all kinds, promoting adopted children, and encourage people to respect and understand each other better. Muhammad Ali died on June 3, 2016 of respiratory illness, an illness complicated by Parkinson's disease.
Winter's here, the snow is falling, not a car.